Are you ready to dive into polynomial division? If yes, then in this video, I'll be taking two methods of division side by side. The methods are long division method and synthetic division. So my first example is this, where I have to divide 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus x minus 6 divided by x plus 2. I have another video in which I have explained the long division method of division of polynomials with many examples and proper explanation. You can watch my other video. I'll put the link here on the top. Let's start with this one. So we need to divide 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus x minus 6 with x plus 2. Let's put this sign. My first step, divide the first term of dividend 2x cubed by the first term of the divisor x. 2 divided by 1, 2, x cubed divided by x1, x square. So this 2x square is my first term of the quotient. My next step, multiply 2x square with all the terms of the divisor. So 2x square multiplied by x will give you 2x cube. 2x square multiplied by plus 2 will give me 4x square. My next step, I will subtract these terms. Minus, minus, because in subtraction the signs get changed. Plus becomes minus and minus becomes plus. So 2x cube minus 2x cube is 0, cancel. Plus 5x square minus 4x square is x square. Bring down this minus x. Repeat the steps. Divide the first term of my dividend, now this is my dividend, x square by the first term of the divisor x. X square divided by x is x. This x is my next term in my quotient, so plus x. My next step, multiply x with all the terms of the divisors. X with x give me x square. X multiplied with 2 will give me plus 2x. My next step, subtract the terms. Plus x square will become minus x square and plus 2x will become minus 2x. Plus x square minus x square 0, cancel the terms. Minus x minus 2x becomes minus 3x. Bring this term down, minus 6. Again, minus 3x, this term divided by the first term of divisor x. Answer is negative 3. This is my next term in the quotient, negative 3. Now, negative 3 multiplied by x is negative 3x. Negative 3 multiplied by plus 2 is negative 6. Subtract them, change the signs. Minus 3x plus 3x, 0. Minus 6 plus 6, 0. This is my remainder. So what is my quotient? Quotient means the answer of division. So my quotient in this question is 2x square plus x minus 3 and the remainder is 0. Let's do the same question with the synthetic division now. Many students find synthetic division method as faster, easier, quicker, but remember it works only when the divisor, means this divisor, is of the form x minus a, this linear divisor x minus a. It will not work for any quadratic polynomial as a divisor or if the divisor is of any other form. If it is a linear, means the degree is 1, then only it works, and especially when the coefficient of x is 1. If the coefficient of x is something else, it will take up a fractional form and that will become little tedious to work out. So, synthetic division works the best when your divisor is of the form x minus a. Let's start. What's my divisor? X plus 2. Set x plus 2 equal to 0. So, what is the value of x? X will be equal to minus 2 because minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Or in other terms, if this with x, if you have plus 2, then value of x is minus 2. If it is suppose minus 3, minus 4, then x will be plus 4, the opposite sign of this number. Let's make a small line here. Put this minus 2 over here. Next step, write all these constant numbers or the coefficients of x in over here. 2, 2, positive 5, positive 5. What is the coefficient of x? Minus 1. Minus 1. What? And the last is minus 6. Put a horizontal line. Bring down this first coefficient here, 2. Now, multiply this 2 with this negative 2. So, when I multiply 2 with negative 2, 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. I write that negative 4 over here. So, how I get this negative 4? I multiply 2 with this negative 2. I got minus 4. I put it over here. And now I will add these two. What is 5 added to negative 4? 1. I'll repeat the same process. Multiply this 1 again with this negative 2. And 1 multiplied by minus 2 is minus 2. And then I will add these two. What is negative 1 added to negative 2? Negative 3. Repeat the process. Negative 3 multiplied by negative 2. Multiply. It will give me plus 6. Add these two. Negative 6 plus 6 is 0. Now, the new numbers which I have got 2, 1, negative 3, 0. These are actually the coefficients of the variable x of my answer, of my quotient. Always remember, this last number is always the remainder. So, my quotient is equal to 2 x. In the dividend or in the question, we started with x cube. Here, the exponent will be 1 less than 3. Always it is 1 less than what is given in the question. So, it's 2x square, 1. So, plus 1 x. If this is x square, now the exponents are decreasing. So, this will be 1 x, x1. Next is minus 3. So, minus 3. And that is my quotient, and my remainder is 0. Compare the answers. 2x square plus 1x minus 3, 2x square plus 1x minus 3. The answers are same. The remainder 0, remainder 0. If you look at these two methods, of course, the long division method has more steps. Synthetic division has less steps, easy. But again, I would like to emphasize that this works the best when the divisors are of the form x minus a. Let's take one more example. And let's again do both same questions with long division first and with synthetic division afterwards. So let's write 3x4 minus 11x cube plus 10x square minus 18x plus 20 divided by x minus 3. Start with the process. Take the first term in the dividend, 3x4, divided by the first term in your divisor, x. 3 divided by 1, 3, x4 divided by x1, x cube. That's my first term in the quotient, 3x cube. Now multiply 3x cube with all the terms of divisor. So 3x cube with x gives me 3x4. 3x cube multiplied by minus 3 is minus 9x cube. Subtract, and when we subtract, we change the signs. So this plus 3 would be minus and minus 9 would be plus. 3x4 minus 3x4, 0, cancel. Negative 11x cube plus 9x cube gives me negative 2x cube. Copy down or bring down plus 10x square. Repeat the process. Minus 2x cube divided by x, the first term of divisor. Minus 2 divided by 1 is minus 2. X cube divided by x1 is x square. So this is my next term in the quotient, negative 2x square. Multiply negative 2x square with all the terms in the divisor. Negative 2x square multiplied by x is negative 2x cube. Negative 2x square multiplied by minus 3 give me plus 6x square. Change the signs. Subtract. Cancel. Plus 10 minus 6, 4x square. Bring down negative 18x. Now again divide 4x square with the first term of divisor x. 4 divided by 1, 4. X square divided by x1, x. That's my next term in my quotient, 4x. Multiply 4x with all the terms of divisor. So 4x with x gives me 4x square. 4x multiplied by negative 3 gives me negative 12x. Subtract, change the signs. Cancel. Minus 18 plus 12 minus 6x. Bring down 20 plus 20. Minus 6x again divided by x give me minus 6, and that's my term, next term in the quotient. So minus 6 multiplied by x minus 6x. Minus 6 multiplied by minus 3 is plus 18. Subtract them, change the signs. Cancel. 20 minus 18, 2. So my quotient is 3x cube minus 2x square plus 4x minus 6, and the remainder is 2 in this case. Let's do the same question with synthetic division. Notice carefully, the divisor is of the form x minus 3. Set x minus 3 equals 0. So x comes out to be 3. Put a small line, vertical line, put 3. This 3 comes here. Write down all the coefficients of x square which are given in the question over here. 3 minus 11, 10, negative 18 and 20. Draw a horizontal line. Bring down the first coefficient 3. And now multiply this 3 with this 3, this one, and write here. 3 times 3, 9. So I have multiplied with 3. Add these two terms. Negative 11 plus 9, negative 2. Repeat. Negative 2 multiplied by this 3, right here. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. So I have multiplied with 3. Add. 10 added to negative 6 is 4. Multiply 4 with 3 gives me 12. Add. Negative 18 plus 12, negative 6. Negative 6 multiply by again 3, negative 18. 20 added to negative 18 is 2. This last term, last number is my remainder, and all these other numbers are the coefficients of my variable x. Let's write the quotient. Quotient is 3x. In the question, we started with x4. So here it will be 3, 1 less than that. Minus 2 x square plus 4 x minus 6. This is my quotient, and my remainder is 2. Look, the quotient and the remainder are exactly the same. So let's compare both these methods, long division method and synthetic division. This long division method works for any divisor, the first of all. It works for any divisor, like even if your divisor is a quadratic polynomial, like you are dividing something by this. This is my divisor. Long division method would work perfectly for this kind of divisor or even 4x minus 3. But synthetic division, it works only with the divisors of the form x minus a. Suppose you have over here, the divisor is 4x minus 3. So if you set it equal to 0, so your x would come out to be fractional, 3 4. In that case, I'm not saying that synthetic division would not work. It would work, but then you have all the operations of the fractions, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So synthetic division works the best with the divisors of these kind. The second point I would like to take over here is that long division method takes time. Of course, it takes time because it has many number of steps. Number of steps are more. Over here, in the synthetic division, the number of steps are less. It's fast. It takes less time. Why? Because the number of steps are less. But both these methods give us the same result. So it's up to you. If the divisor is of the form x minus a, you want to do long division or you want to do synthetic division. If you found this video useful, like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Good luck for your studies. See you in the next one. Bye.